Good morning, guys, from Salton City, California. We are back on the road. So just to fill you in, last night we decided to get a jump on the day because we have a lot to do today. So we left our campsite and laid up at the AM/PM Travel Center truck stop here right in Salton City to make today's departure easier. And before we got underway this morning, I went around and checked the tire pressure in all the tires, and I looked for nails. One of the hidden dark and dirty secrets of a lot of desert camping locations are nails, and it looks like somebody has burned, or multiple somebodies over the years have burned a lot of pallets at that place we were camped. I didn't want to go picking up the screws because there were literally hundreds of staples, screws, and nails in our campsite. And I just kind of thought, just let the sleeping whatevers lay. I didn't want to like stir things up, but I made sure that we did not have any nails in our tire to the best of my visual inspection. Made sure I checked the oil, tranny fluid, and coolant, and we're all set for a 400-mile road trip today.
So we happened to find somebody on the highway today. She's headed south and we're headed north, so we decided to stop. We had dinner together last night and breakfast this morning. And I think you guys all already know this is my mama Lisa. So Ben wants to ask all of our parents, what do you think about your kids traveling around the world in an RV?
Oh, I'm jealous. I want to go too. Except for I think I'm a little old to do the RV, so I'm thinking I'll do the cruise. But I think it's awesome. Go for it. You should do anything you want in life. You know my philosophy. I'm
gonna be excuse for you to come see us.
I was gonna say I'm just gonna be visiting you everywhere. So
that's what Ben's dad said too. He's like, I asked him, "Are you gonna get a passport and come see us?" And he said, "You're gonna get tired of me."
And what do you think about the dangers?
I think that, you know what, there's more danger when sitting at home waiting for somebody to rob you or hit you on the highway, or if you spend your life worrying about the dangers, then you won't live your life. Yep. You guys know me, you know.
Well, this is the person that I learned about calculated risks from.
Yeah.
That you educate yourself, that you play the game smart, and
live life to the fullest.
You live life because you're supposed to come in all beat up, yelling, "What a ride," not sitting at home in the couch.
I'm the one that took her flying upside down when she was 3. Mm-hmm. She screamed, "More, more!"
I still scream more and more. I picked out an audiobook for us to listen to on this trip because we have a lot of miles to cover, and it is called 1 Year Off, Leaving It All Behind for a Round the World Journey with Our Children by David Elliott Cohen. And it's very inspiring, and we're also just sitting here having time to process and think. I think we're both very much on the edge of our seats to get to go up here and look at vehicles that could fulfill the needs we have for this round the world trip. I think this is also making it more of a reality, and it's just a very overwhelming idea that we're at a point in our lives where we're gonna get to do this. We're gonna make it happen. But things that we are thinking of is that we're gonna keep a really open mind about what we end up buying. Maybe we don't go with an expedition vehicle. Maybe we go with a 4-wheel drive van or Class B that they have at this facility or somewhere else. Because financially it would leave us with a smaller monthly payment and we would have more money to play. Keeping a very open mind, we did hear from Sportsmobile West, where they have the all-terrain Warriors. He said that they just sold their demo Alpha camper. So they have a new one that they just got in where they just have the body of it. They have like the part that you live in. And there's no furniture or appliances or anything in this, but we can get a sense of size and we can talk to them about how we would want to customize. But they also have 30 other projects in process that we can look at, and they also have demos out on their floor that we can see. So I think we're very much in agreement that we're going to keep a really open mind about the possibilities and leave the options open. We're not going to lock ourselves into anything or think it has to be this way, because maybe something else will be a good fit. And I just truthfully, like, as much as I like the idea of an expedition vehicle and we may end up going with that, I do also really like the idea of having as little financial obligation as possible and still have what we need so that we can do this comfortably and not be worried about it. It's funny listening to this book though, because he talks about how they started contemplating the idea of taking this world trip, and he didn't want to back out when he started having second thoughts, so he told everybody that he knew that they were going to do it. And I kind of feel like us telling you guys is the same thing. We're not going to back out because we've told everybody we're doing it. It's like that any time you have a new experience, like you move to a new place or you visit a new place for the first time, or you set out on a new adventure, you go to a new school, you get this feeling, and that's, man, like the greatest feeling in the world. Nothing tops it, and that's the way we feel right now. And I think this trip would be like a constant flow of waking up every morning and going to a new place, and when we get tired of that place we go to a new country, and that's pretty thrilling.
Alright guys, we have arrived at a Walmart in Fresno, and yeah, there's police activity here. Well, all I can say is once we close these curtains, we're in our own little cocoon. So this video is now over. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to follow our adventures, and tomorrow we're gonna go look at RVs.